If this gusher continues until they get the relief well, which is 3 months away, it will cover up the Gulf Coast. It will get into the loop current. That will take it into the Florida Keys, into the Gulf Stream. That will take it up the east coast of Florida. That will take it up the east coast of the United States all the way to Cape Hatteras. The economic loss will be enormous.
I sit on the Environment Committee. We had the head of BP North America, Transocean, and a spokesman for Halliburton. And I asked a simple question. Is your company responsible for this spill? No. Your company? No. Well, not one of those three companies apparently was responsible. I say they're all responsible, and they ought to pay up.
This is the same thing that we're going through Wall Street reform right now. Is it that you make the big bet, and when it pays off, you keep the money, but when it goes bad, all of us have to pay? That's what we got to choose here. So we went to the floor to ask for what I think should be a pretty compelling reason to start to move forward. You know, we've heard voices on both sides of the aisle say, yes, we need to do this. We've had an administration that says, yes, we need to do it. And yet, some of our friends on the other side of the aisle seem to love to complain about bills dealing with complex issues being too long, and therefore, you know, we should study it, and particularly it seems that in one voice we say, yes, this is a compelling issue, and then with another voice we say, but we have to wait. Well, this is how short this bill is. It's pretty simple. It's not very complex. It has a very fundamental premise. Big oil should be responsible for the payment of its pollution. And it does so by lifting the liability cap from $75 million to $10 billion.
What we saw on the floor was an example of sympathy for the oil companies.
Does anyone who has been watching the images in the Gulf truly believe that we should be protecting multi-billion-dollar oil companies instead of the small businesses, fisheries, and coastal residents who are losing their livelihoods?
When BP profit gain was $3.2 billion, the gain up to $5.6 billion for the entire quarter. Come on. You want to make the money, then pay the bills that come with the kind of devastation that they brought to our coast, our communities, our working people, and let them take some of the money that they made in that quarter and put it up and pay the bills.